I mean, it's interesting, the journey that the choir's made under Joe, and in my estimation. I mean, having brought Joe aboard as an interim director 25 years ago, and this was kind of a community children's choir, boy choir, that did okay and took annual tours and did what they do, but Joe has taken it, as you know, to a huge new level.
I remember my audition, which was about 25 years ago this month, and just being totally surprised that Joe was this cool, nice guy and so encouraging and just totally made me feel at ease. And I thought, wow, this is going to be really fun. I could do this.
When Joe came on, he had, in earnest, a feeling of wanting to get to know everybody and I don't know, making you feel like a friend more than anything else.
He could communicate on a level that I don't think a lot of people can. He knows that it's important to have fun with these young people in order to get them to a point where they're having fun learning music, performing music.
I can't even remember what the youth choir was doing back then. They were just kind of doing songs and whatever could be found as arrangements for them.
I don't know if anybody in the room remembers an organization called the Northwest Youth Choir, but I so clearly remember that first day when you walked into rehearsal, and I remember thinking, things are really going to be different. I went to a high school in the middle of Podunkville where I could sight read circles around the choir teacher. So to be a part of an organization like the Northwest Youth Choir really meant the world to me, both professionally and personally.
You know, Joe taught me sight reading. He taught me how to pretty much read music, follow music.
I learned rhythm, I learned solfege, I learned all that, and it stayed with me.
He also taught me to be better than I was. He always pushed me to, and I think he pushed everybody. He made you strive for more.
Astounding to me is, you know, when I did that concert on the Duraflay Requiem with the choir a few years ago, and I came in I'd been practicing my stuff for about 2 weeks, and I came in and had a rehearsal, and Joe said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Don, this is only the second time we've had a chance to look through this piece." And these boys were reading it down.
The benchmark hasn't changed. It's actually gone up. And the boy choir keeps meeting it year after year after year.
People are constantly asking me, you know, where did I learn it? It's because of Joe.
I think the most generous thing you can do is give of your talent and time, and that's exactly what Joe does every day. He's the only guy I know who would give up his entire Saturday afternoon to help someone make that last-minute perfect college audition tape, or stay late on a Monday night just to help someone hit that last note in their song.
It was my life for 5 years and allowed me to gain a sense of self that I probably wouldn't have gotten anywhere else.
Joe taught me how to practice. Joe taught me how to hone in on the things that were hard for me and smooth them over and work on them enough so that I could create a more beautiful song or a more beautiful phrase or better backup part. And that's pretty much the metaphor that I've been using in my life since.
I think probably one of the most important things that I learned from Joe was that in order to work with kids and be successful, a lot of it is about the relationships with the kids.
It wasn't he was here, we were there. It was we were all in it together. He had just as much invested in the performance as any of us.
I think everyone felt that they found this encouragement to succeed as individuals and find their own talents. And Joe's so amazing about doing that, about pushing people to succeed as individuals and motivating them.
Joe's a mentor to me, and the reason why is that I know he's good. I know he's a fantastic musician, a fantastic teacher, a fantastic person, and that's not by him saying it, it's by him doing it.
I hope that anyone who wanted to would have the chance to work with Joe because he's been such a gift to so many young people.
We're just two of many, many hundreds of people that you've mentored over the years.
When Joe first started teaching the boy choir, they had just come back from a tour to Japan. And Joe started asking people, well, how was the trip? And he started figuring out that not everybody had in fact gone to Japan. And he found out that the reason why was because their families could not afford to send them. and he went to the board and said that this is not okay.
Joe immediately felt that was wrong, that all the kids in performing choir should be able to go together because they're a group and a team together, and that they need to have the full experience together.
It is one of the things that makes the boy choir the quality organization that it is, that we are willing to say that everybody has a place in the organization, whether they can afford it or not.
No one is turned away because they don't have the finances to join an elite organization like this.
The organization gets so much money and raises so much money at the gala and throughout the year to give any kid the chance to find themselves.
When it came down to it, there wasn't going to be any kind of limitation on participation due to finances.
It's just like Joe, to want everyone to have the most that they could have and be the best that they can be.
Joe, congratulations on your 25th anniversary. I cannot thank you enough for all you've done.
Joe, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Congratulations on 25 years. That really just doesn't seem possible, does it? I guess we're both old now, right?
Hey, Dad. We're real proud of you, man. 25 years is a real long time. Thank you so much for being a great dad and an awesome director.
Congratulations, Daddy-O.
Joe, congratulations on 25 years. It's an amazing accomplishment. Thank you so much.